In this double-header episode, we are exploring 2 abandoned mansions in the French countryside. The first home was filled with furniture, clothing, and many other personal belongings. The second, while having amazing architecture, recently has become home for many photographers and vandals. Join us as we take a look inside these historic manors. There's not much known information about this first house. At one time, it was used as a residence for a wealthy family, but has been vacant for years. Overall, this house seemed to be in fairly good condition. Many rooms were fully furnished and set up perfectly, while other rooms were packed with boxes stacked to the ceiling. Typical. We have Christmas decorations already.
So we should go in here first?
Yeah, sure. This room is piled up with stuff. Look at these old dishes. Some sources suggest that it was in the process of being turned into a small hotel and the furniture and decorations were being stored here. However, other sources say it was a collection or hoarder storage. Wow. This is pretty cool.
Jeez.
This is really cool, actually.
Hardly looks abandoned.
Yeah.
There's still photos of the residents, or at least family of the residents. This is a little creepy.
Yeah.
You see this?
I know. It's like burned out or something.
They must have had a pet parakeet or something. Although this cage looks way too small.
Canvas is torn here and all the paint's flaking off.
Really makes you wonder what the story is behind this place. So I'm noticing this Bible is in German. This book, maybe, it's a German flag. And the piano is from Berlin. So we are not in Germany right now, but maybe the people who lived in this house were German.
Yeah, there's a lot of German in here.
Let's see what's in the kitchen. Bunch of stuff piled up. Can't even walk through here barely.
Kitchen is filled with stuff. Every cabinet has stuff still in it. Can't even get to the other side of this room, but there are still things in all the cabinets that are open.
There's a car nearby, so we're gonna be really quiet. Oh, the floor. is like concave. Wow. This room is very blue in here, though. This is a child's room, judging by the bed.
There's still a coat and boots here.
Groom dig.
Stop. It's creepy.
So every door aligned on this position in the house vertically has this woman's head above the door.
Each floor.
The thing is, on this floor, the door just goes to a closet, whereas all the others it went to a bedroom. So maybe this was like remodeled to be a closet, and they moved the door.
The wall.
Yeah. That's some interesting artwork. You have a hanger on your boot.
It was just falling down the stairs with me. There's a lot of shit down here.
Wow, there's a lot of spare light fixtures in here. These bicycles look pretty much ready to go. German license plate.
The second house was built in the early 1900s by a wealthy businessman. The large home was constructed with beautiful and ornate architecture with many windows, allowing for lots of natural light. After the owner moved out in the 1950s, the house was used for business purposes. It was last occupied sometime in the 1980s.
So we're not here alone. It's just other explorers, not security or anything. So.
Wow.
That's interesting. I have not seen any graffiti in any pictures of this place.
How easy it was to get in, it's probably...
Oh, there's more people up there.
It's a pretty popular spot, huh?
There's a lot of people here.
The detail in here is unbelievable. The
How
wallpaper's
many
kind of torn
stories
off.
is this building? Like 3 or 4?
I think
at
3 or
least.
4. It's a pretty big
If you
house.
include the basement, probably 4. So it's probably just full of ornate rooms like this. It's like a party going on in here, though. Kind of subdues the ambient atmosphere a little bit when there's people everywhere, but it's still cool.
Hold safe.
They're
4
alphabetical
combinations.
dials, so it would have been a letter or word to unlock. There's
That's
like a
cool.
Chinese dragon or something there too.
There's like 5 people upstairs running around playing tag or something. I just see them running around
Oh
the
my
balcony
gosh.
and stomping.
Hopefully not kids that are going to get us in trouble here. I hear more people outside too.
I don't know what's going on.
This place is just a lit bando, yes.
The stove looks really old. The wood in here.
What even was this? This is your desk. They could have had stuff on display here.
This must have been the main office. There's so many camera beeps going on.
There's Sony beeps too.
I don't think so.
Okay. I think there are kids in here playing hide and seek. That's what's going on. Yeah, it kind of sucks this place got tagged up.
I know.
But it's not too destroyed aside from the graffiti. These are some heavy doors right here. It's more like a vault than a wardrobe. Oh, it's kind of hard to focus on what we're doing. There's literally like 20 people in here. It's insane. I feel like I'm in a museum.
There's a lot of bathrooms next to each other here. This one has some cool tiling. The stained glass. An elevator. Does the door open? No. Probably has to have the car near it to open the lever.
I've got a lot of marble in this bathroom. You ever seen a light switch like this?
It's really old.
Never seen a light switch like that before. It's hard to walk around here because I don't want to walk into other people's photos. There's a lot of people taking photos. There's your camera focus beeps going off everywhere. There probably would have been glass in here. There probably would have been glass in here.
An old desk. Not much else. The main attraction is where everyone is right now. The foyer on the first floor.
Okay, we're gonna check out the basement now. Hopefully that is not completely full of people also. Mechanical stuff. Yeah.
This is like a horse-drawn carriage thing. Carriage? Or a horse-drawn wagon.
Yeah, it does look like it. It's pretty neat.
Papers from 1959.
This looks like it was a holder
Yeah.
for that. It's a cool little storage cellar. I love this little awning over the door here. That is so cool.
It's sad to see this beautiful home in its current state. Vandalism has increased the past few years as the location becomes more and more popular. Hopefully in the near future, both of these beautiful homes can be saved.